Welcome to the Madison Miller Podcast. Today is Thursday, June 20th, 2024. It's going to be a short show today. MLB, WNBA, soccer, Men's College World Series, the Calder Cup Final, news and notes, and best bet. All right, baseball will start today. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to today's games. Braves over the Tigers 7-0. Pirates over the Reds 1-0. So best bet 1. Marlins over the Cardinals 4-3. Padres over the Phillies 5-2. Cubs over the Giants 6-5. Nats over the D-backs 3-1. Guardians over the Mariners 8-0. O's over the Yankees 7-6 and 10. Red Sox over the Blue Jays 7-3. Rays over the Twins 3-2 and 10. Rangers over the Mets 5-3. Astros over the White Sox 4-1. Dodgers over the Rockies 7-6. Brewers over the Angels 2-0. And the A's over the Royals 5-1. We have some matinee games today. Mostly matinee. We have 2 night games. The rest are matinee. 1 o'clock. Nats. Ryan Nelson and Mackenzie Gore. I'm just going to quickly pull up FanDuel. Nats minus 138, D-backs plus 118, over under 9, overs even money, unders minus 122. D-backs plus 1.5 is minus 172, Nats minus 1.5 plus 142, I like the over and even money. Mariners Guardians, Luis Castillo and Logan Allen. Pick'em minus 188 Troy over under 8.5, overs plus 102, unders minus 124. M's minus 1.5 plus 152, Guardians plus 1.5 minus 184. And going with the Mariners are minus 108 straight up in a pick'em. Rays Twins, Zach Little, Simeon Woods Richardson. Twins minus 134, Rays plus 114, over under 7.5, overs minus 122, unders even money. Rays plus 1.5 is minus 188, Twins minus 1.5 plus 155. That's a tough one. But I'm actually going to do a risky pick. I'm going to lay the run line with the Twins. 2 o'clock, Astros, White Sox. Spencer Arguetti and Chris Flexen. Astros minus 172, White Sox plus 144, over under 9, minus 170 Troy. Stros minus 1.5, minus 113. White Sox plus 1.5 is minus 106, over. 3 o'clock, Dodgers, Rockies. Gavin Stone, Ty Block. Dodgers minus 220, Rockies plus 184, over under 12, overs minus 112, unders minus 108. Dodgers minus 1.5 is minus 146, Rocks plus 1.5 is plus 122. I'm going to go with the under. I think that's a high total. 330, Royals, A's. Seth Lugo and Mitch Spence. Royals minus 158, A's plus 134, over under 7.5, overs minus 115, unders minus 105. Royals minus 1.5 is plus 106, A's plus 1.5 is minus 128. Tough one. But I'm going to go with the under. 4 o'clock goes Yankees from the stadium. Cole Irvin, Luis Heel for first place in the East, essentially. I know the Yankees are technically a game and a half up, but they're tying the loss column. Yankees minus 146, O's plus 124, over under 8.5, overs minus 114, unders minus 106. O's plus 1.5 is minus 162. Yankees minus 1.5 is plus 134. I'm going to go with the under. Both these guys have been pretty good this year, especially Luis Heel. So I'm going to go with the under. And I think it's appropriate that this series is going to be a 2 out of 3 for somebody, and it's probably going to be the Yankees. 7:15 on Fox from Rickwood Field, Giants Cardinals. In Birmingham, this is a interesting game. Obviously, Keaton Wynn and Andre Palante. Cards minus 116, Giants minus 102, over under 9, minus 10 each way. Giants minus 1.5 plus 146, Cards plus 1.5 is minus 76. I love the over. It's just bet on overs in games that are in technically neutral sites. Maybe other than the Little League Stadium. And last but not least, 9:30, you have the Brewers against the Padres. Bryce Wilson and Adam Mazur. Brewers minus 110, Padres minus 106, over under 8.5, overs minus weight, unders minus 112. Brewers minus 1.5 is plus 48, Padres plus 1.5 is minus 78. I'm going to go with the Brewers at minus 110. Okay, now move on to the WNBA. We'll go over the results from yesterday and look ahead to today's games. Fever over the Mystics 88-81, Lynx over the Dream 68-55, Aces over the Storm 94-83. And we have two games today at noon. We have Wake Sky. The Sky are giving 6 totals 160. I think that's too high. I'm giving Dallas plus the 6. I think that is way too high. And then 7 o'clock tonight on Prime Video, Sparks Liberty. The Liberty are giving a whopping 15.5 totals 164. Sparks had a big injury. You'll get into it in news and notes. But I like the under in this game. I think the total's too high. The injury on the Sparks, I just think this is a blowout in the Liberty kind of cruise. So I like under 164 at minus 110. All right, now I'll move on to soccer. We'll go over the results and look ahead to everything today. We have a game that's underway right now in Euros. So Croatia, Albania 2-2 draw. Germany over Hungary 2-0. Scotland, Switzerland 1-1 draw. Going on right now on Fox Sports 1, pretty much at the halfway point. Slovenia and Serbia. Or second half's getting underway. Serbia's plus 130, Slovenia's plus 410, draws plus 140. I'm going to give out the live bet of Serbia plus 115. 12 o'clock on Fox Sports 1, Denmark, England. That is Group C as well. England minus 145, Denmark plus 490, draw plus 250. I'm going to go with the draw plus 250. I think that England's kind of a one-man team, but that's more to worry about in the knockout stage. But I think Denmark can hang with them, so I'm going to say plus 250 draw, and I picked Denmark to win the group. 3 o'clock on Fox is Spain, Italy. That is group number B. Letter B. Spain plus 130, Italy plus 260, draw 2-1. I'm going Italy. I'm sorry. Not Italy, Spain at plus 130. That was a slip of the tongue in terms of a pick there. MLS from yesterday. Save Montreal Red Bulls 2-2 draw. Charlotte Orlando 2-2 draw. Atlanta over DC 1-0. Miami over Columbus 2-1. Nashville over Toronto 2-1. Cincy over Philly 4-3. LAFC Austin 1-1 draw. Dallas over Minnesota 5-3. Houston Seattle 2-2 draw. Salt Lake over KC 4-3. Colorado over St. Louis 3-0. Galaxy over NYCFC 2-0. And Portland over San Jose 2-1. Women's League, Gotham over San Diego 2-1, and Angel City over Louisville 3-2. Then USL, Louisville over Pittsburgh 1-0, Birmingham over San Antonio 3-0, Tulsa over Miami 2-1, Oakland over El Paso 2-1. All right, we have Copa America tonight. We're going to pick those games, or that game really quickly. I'm going to do a preview and prediction show tonight. So Argentina, Canada. Argentina minus 360. Canada's 11-1. The draw's plus 470. I'm going to go under 2.5 goals at plus 112. All right, Men's College World Series. I apologize for not getting to this yesterday, but we'll go over results and look ahead to today. Actually, there's no games today. That's a lie. Because the championship series actually starts Saturday. All right, so Tuesday, 8 Florida State over 14 North Carolina 9-5, and then Kentucky Florida was postponed to yesterday as Florida kills number 2 Kentucky 15-4 in elimination game. And then 1 seed Tennessee over 8 seed Florida State 7-2, and then 3 seed Texas A&M over Florida 6-0. So we're gonna have an all SEC Men's College World Series between Texas A&M and Tennessee. It's gonna be a great series, I think, between those two squads. So we'll preview and pick that series on the podcast tomorrow. Okay, now we will move on to the Calder Cup final. Game number 4 from Coachella Valley between Hershey and Coachella. Coachella kicked butt in Game 3 with a 6-2 win over the Bears. And we don't have any odds for this. The Bears, I think, need to win tonight. It was an ugly Game 3 performance. The goalie, Hunter Shepard, got pulled. And I think this is a good bounce back for them. They're probably a dog on the betting lines. So I'm going to say Hershey wins and makes this a best of 3, which it should be. So my guess is that the Bears even up this baby at 2 apiece tonight. All right, now we'll talk some news and notes. Weirdly enough, not a lot of news. So coming down right now from Adam Schefter, the Broncos hired former Stanford head coach David Shaw as a senior personnel executive. That's interesting. So J.J. McCarthy had an ugly first pitch at the Twins game the other day. There's a lot of hockey trades yesterday. So the Devils acquire Jacob Markstrom from the Calgary Flames for a 2025 first-round pick and defenseman Kevin Ball. I think the first-round pick is a little rich for Markstrom. I think Calgary did a nice job in that trade. I think New Jersey traded the first out of desperation. But the only way this trade is going to work for New Jersey is if they're a contender. I mean, if they're a playoff team, great, but give up a first-round pick for a goalie, and you weren't even that... New Jersey wasn't good last year. So a lot of pressure on New Jersey now to finish in that top 3 in that Metro Division with that trade. So, the Capitals acquire Pierre-Luc Dubois from the Kings for Darcy Kemper. So that's a 1-for-1 swap. So, bad contract for bad contract swap. I like it better for the Capitals than I do for the Kings. I get it, the Kings needed a goalie. But, I think Pierre-Luc Dubois would help Washington. And we'll see how that one goes. So NCAA tournament expansion update. Models that would add 4 or 8 teams as soon as 25-26 have been presented. Interesting. Trayvon Diggs' response to Giants rookie Malik Neighbors after Neighbors said he couldn't wait for their matchup. George Kittle lost 30 pounds as he couldn't work out while rehabbing shoulder, rib, and core injuries. USC lost a couple of edge rushers in the last 24 hours. Defensive tackle Justice Terry and edge rusher Isaiah Gibson. Not ideal. Kyle Bradish underwent Tommy John surgery yesterday, so he's out for the season. That's a loss for the Orioles. Now the Orioles need another pitcher to go with Corbin Burns at the trade deadline, so that's a big loss for Baltimore. A couple other teams are eyeing Bronny James, the T-Wolves, the Mavs, and the Raptors. The Rockets are eyeing Reed Sheppard with the number 3 pick. Alex Sarr hasn't visited with the Hawks as the Hawks haven't been able to secure in-person workout with Sarr. And Risser had a workout with the Hawks, and he's going to have a workout with the Spurs and the Wizards. Rich Paul says LeBron James is off the idea of having to play with the Sun, so he's obviously probably won't. Garrett Cole returned last night. He was not charged with the loss because the Yankees came back and tied it the first extra innings. So Garrett Cole was not dinged with the loss. Was he good? His first game back against a good team in the Orioles. So I would give it a couple starts before for Garrett Cole in the big leagues. There was a Willie Mays mural revealed in Birmingham ahead of the Rickwood game tonight. Ryan Garcia is retiring as he announced his alleged retirement and future plans. Cameron Brink tears her ACL. That's a brutal injury for the Sparks. Cameron Brink was so fun to watch this year. Aaron Judge missed last night's game after the hit by pitch on Tuesday. Here's something coming down right now. The Pelicans are shopping Brandon Ingram as the Pelicans are dangling Ingram in trade talks with the Rockets and the Sixers. We'll see who makes that possible move. The Pistons fire Monty Williams as he's one and done with the 5 years and $65+ million left on the contract. And now Laker fans are calling for Monty Williams. And the Pistons are going after, ironically enough, J.J. Redick. The Pacers plan to give Pascal Siakam 4 years, $189.5 million. That's not surprising. He was great in their playoff run this year. So the NFL clarifies comeback player of the year guidelines as awards to honor players returning from injury, illness, or missed time. I think this was in the wake of the Damar Hamlin situation and the fact that he got robbed from that award. And that's pretty much it for news and notes. Last but not least, my best bet of the day brought to you by FanDuel. So I'm going to go to baseball. I'm going to go with the over in the Birmingham game. I just think there's going to be a lot of runs. And those type of games tend to yield a lot of runs. So I'm going to go over 9, Giants, Cardinals. minus 110 for my best bet of the day. So there you have it for the show, and I'll be back tomorrow with the big show because it's Friday. We'll do everything. And I'll have an NHL mock draft for you guys as well. Hope you guys have a great day, everyone.